Hey guys, it's Andy again. Your friendly instructional, or I don't know, that's my 52 years. Wanted to let you guys know about the tests and some of the changes that are happening this semester. Some fun things are happening. Um, what I'd like to talk to you guys about in particular are the wrap-ups. So what you might have noticed in the past is that the in-person wrap-up and the online wrap-up were very different. So spent a lot of time on it. Luckily, they're a lot closer together. So there's a mixture of multiple choice, full questions, etc. But they're very similar to each other. Depending on how your course delivery format is, depends on if you're going to go ahead and use that online format or if you're going to go ahead and use those print tests. The great news is that we're making it convenient for you. I'll show you exactly how to print them, the locations. We decided to go ahead and print off, or at least give you PDFs, versions, as well as the PDF files. Now, heads up, a lot of these were just one versions of the questions. Some were algorithmically generated, some were not. So there's always room for improvement. So just like with everything in life, this is a growing process. So in the future, there's going to be more questions. So it's going to be, we're going to improve. So as you know things, let me know. I'll provide an opportunity, hopefully on the Google site, where you can go ahead and do that. So this is kind of where it looks like. When you go to your Math 152 page, when you look at the 2027 51 Unit 2 wrap up or 20 Unit 1 wrap up, these are the wrap ups that you would get. Um, these are the online versions. Now, if you would like, you can go ahead and click on that arrow key and select name field, date field, and then print, and it would go ahead and print a version of that test. You can go ahead and make a new randomization of it, and then you can go ahead and do that too. For convenience purposes, we did this and we deposited it in the I forgot to show you guys. It's under the instructor. Here it is. The Math 152 quantitative reasoning under instructor resources 2027-51. Here it is right here. And then after the wrap up, you can print off as many copies of these. One bad thing about it is it's a lot of pages, just because of the way that the polling kind of that works with it. Obviously, you don't need 30 copies of the answer key, I hope. But this is for a lot of like many like the little bugs alive, where you'd see some of the answers don't. You might want to double check the answer key on this. And then make note of it. Let me know, because I'm here to help. So those wrap-ups are the big difference. You have the choice. You can go ahead and use the ones that are provided to you and the in-person test examples as the first delivery method in class. And then for the retest, they can go ahead and do that retest. If you don't want to use the PDF that's already here, that's fine. What I did was I went to activities quizzes and I clicked on print and I clicked name field, date field, and I went ahead and I printed all of these. Well, I'm sorry, yeah, number of versions one. And I printed this and I made one copy and then I made a bunch of more copies from that. And if you have any issues with academic integrity, you can adjust from that. That's going to be the first version. Then I have that second online attempt available for their retest. If you are getting a hybrid delivery or an online, you have to go into the settings to go ahead and mess with it so it's proper for it. But you should know the settings that work for best in your scenario. Now, other than the tests, and seeing how that the wrap-ups are not only there physically for you to achieve, but you can go ahead and make your own in case you have any test integrity issues. The Unit 1 project has changed as well. Some people were having issues with finding cities, so we just tried to take the guesswork out and make it easy, concise, clear. This exists now. We made an Excel sheet that has a whole bunch of different cities, and they can just pick two. Now, the whole idea of it is for them to go ahead and use Excel to calculate things and then write about them. The rubric has changed. Look at the rubric. Look at the different graphical displays that work and see what is expected of your students and make it obvious what you're looking for, okay? Showing them examples of something and saying, hey, what would you guys give on the rubric? It's a great thing that you can do. Anyway, I hope this helps. I'm trying to keep these videos short. I'll have another video in just a second. Take care.